Karmani evadikaraste, ma phalesu kadachana. You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. This single verse from the Bhagavad Gita contains a secret that can silence the chaos in your mind, end your procrastination, and unlock a level of focus you thought was impossible. It's not a productivity hack, it's a profound mental switch. Have you ever been here? Paralyzed, not by laziness, but by a fear that echoes in your mind. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if it's not perfect? This isn't just stress. This is a modern-day Kurukshetra, an inner civil war between your potential and your fear. Your mind, the battlefield, your thoughts, the opposing army. But 5,000 years ago, on a literal battlefield, a divine mentor, Lord Krishna, gave his student Arjuna the exact cure for this paralysis. And today, we're going to adapt it for you. Arjuna was frozen. The weight of the upcoming war, the fear of the outcome, the potential for failure and loss. It was too much. He dropped his bow. He refused to fight. This is overthinking. This is analysis paralysis. And what was Krishna's solution? It wasn't a complex strategy. It was a shift in consciousness. He introduced the principle of karma Phala Tyaga, the art of surrendering the fruits of your action. Your job is to plant the seed and water it with all your focus and sincerity. You cannot force the sun to shine or the rain to fall. When you tie your happiness and self-worth to the harvest, you set yourself up for anxiety. You freeze, afraid you won't get the harvest you want. But when you pour all your love into the action of watering itself, something magical happens. The pressure vanishes. So, how do you make this 5,000-year-old wisdom work when you're staring at a deadline or a daunting project? Here are 3 actionable steps. Step 1. Define the action, not the outcome. Before you start a task, clarify your dharma, your duty in that moment. Don't say, I need to get an A+. That's the fruit. Say, my duty is to study this chapter with deep focus for the next 45 minutes. Don't say, I need this job. Say, my duty is to tailor my resume and write a compelling cover letter for this role. See the difference? You've moved from an uncertain future to a controllable present. Step 2. Immerse in the process with ritualistic focus. When you act with all your heart. This is Yoga Kamasu Kaushalam, skill in action. When you study, just study. Feel the pen on paper. Engage with the concepts. When you code, become one with the logic. This is a form of meditation. The moment you find your mind drifting to, what if I fail the exam? Gently bring it back to the sentence you are reading right now. Your work becomes your worship. Step 3. Perform the inner ritual of letting go. Once the action is complete, you must practice the inner ritual of surrender. You hit submit on the application and you consciously release it. You walk out of the exam hall and you release it. You cannot control what happens next. This is not passivity. This is powerful detachment. You did your part with excellence. The rest is not your business. This creates a mental resilience that failure cannot break and success cannot corrupt. So, as you move forward today, carry this one question with you. A question that can bring instant clarity to any moment of fear. Am I acting from a place of dharma or from a fear of the outcome? Remember this. Let it be your mantra. Your focus is your most sacred offering. Do not waste it on outcomes you cannot control. You are not here to be a prisoner of your results. You are here to be a master of your action, to act with purpose, and to release with peace. This is the path of the warrior student. This is the path of Arjuna. If this lesson helped you find a moment of clarity in your inner Kurukshetra, share this video with a friend who's fighting the same battle. Let's build a community of focused, peaceful achievers. Thank you for watching. Go forth and act.